What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be part 3 of the first gen Dodge Neon restoration. It is basically going to just be reattaching the lower radiator support. Well, the radiator support, not a lower, not an upper and a lower. But it's basically just attaching the radiator support that we got off the white Neon and the junkyard. And basically, Chris is just going to be tack welding that back in place, smoothing it out. Unfortunately, I had to leave his house to take care of some things, so he kind of did a lot of the welds without me there. So we mock it up and everything, but then he pretty much gets them done, and then I have him basically going over with a Rust-Oleum to prevent rusting or anything. So like I said, a few of these videos are going to be just a little janky at first, just a little weird until I can get my footing on the restoration and documenting it all. Like I said, keep in mind this is not my car, this is my friend's car. So getting all the footage is a little tough, but I've been doing really good with this so far, and hopefully we can continue that trend. But this is going to be, like I said, part 4 or part 3, I'm sorry. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alrighty, so here we are back at my buddy Chris's garage, and we now have most of the components from the junkyard to actually get the radiator support welded back in. We have a welder, we have holds. Gonna start putting it back together.
It needs love.
I
said it needs love.
Yeah, it's gonna get some love. What's that?
Never fucking see it.
Yeah, I can't imagine somebody be like, "Oh, I see you bent that."
Yeah,
Alright, so we're just kind of getting everything bent back in place. You can see that area right there is like a little bent up right in here. So we're bending it back, and we're just tack welding it back in place, grinding it up so it looks nice and pretty. Okay guys, so I had to mute this and do a more recording because I don't want to get a copyright. I unfortunately there's music playing in the background, and YouTube's being really weird about this stuff. So anyway, basically at this point, we were mocking up the radiator support. We were going to put the fenders and the hood on, and just to make sure the radiator support was all lined up, because if the radiator support's lined up, that means that the hood's actually going to close. There's going to be a good gap between the hood and the fenders, between the hood and the headlights and all that jazz. So basically, we're just mocking it up right here, and he was going to tack weld just a few little things into place, but it seemed like we were having problems with this one spot that wanted to line up, and we think maybe that the actual radiator support itself was just a smidge tweaked, but we wound up being able to, or it could have very well been a stamping problem. We're not 100%. Yeah, we weren't 100% sure on what the problem was, but it seemed like we could get all the spot welds along the side and the front of the car lined up just about perfectly, but the one on the very top there, it just did not want to line up. And it wasn't like it was only like a ½ inch off, or like a quarter inch off. Like, I mean, it was an inch off. Like, I mean, and in the world of body, like, that's a lot. Like, it was really off, and we just could not figure out why. So the only thing we could come up with was that the radiator support might have been just, like I said, it could have been just ever so slightly tweaked, or it could have been more or less a situation where the body, when the car went through stamping, or the body panels more or less went through stamping, they just didn't stamp it as the same. You know, they didn't always come out 100% the same. That's the conclusion I'm leaning towards, but that's basically what's going on here. Yeah, you can see the very top hole there. It just did not seem to want to line up, and we really couldn't figure out why. Like, we really messed with this for a while. I didn't put it all on camera because there would have been a lot of dead time, but yeah, we spent a lot of time trying to get that lined up, and for some reason it just did not want to line up. Now, this side lined up better than the driver's side, but the driver's side just didn't want to line up like at all. This side, at least, it was getting pretty close. Guys, so here where we're at right now. We got this aligned pretty easily. This isn't too bad. The bumper mock-up isn't too bad, but we're having a little bit of a discrepancy right here. And this might be a little tweaked. It could be a stamping problem. We're just not 100% sure. But we're going to mock up the fenders that we got to make sure that the fender, the hood, and everything's going to align up to it. Because we can always adjust the fenders a little bit in the hood as long as it's not too far out of whack. But we don't need a gap the size of the Ohio River there to be throwing us off. So that's where we're at. Okay, guys, so we've got the fenders mocked. Oh, it's looking so cool. The hood's mocked. Now we're going to try to mock the headlights, but from what we're seeing, we might have to tweak a few little things, but it's all seeming to line up pretty damn good to where, oh, those are good looking. He was supposed to be brand new headlights.
This one is. This is a depot. The other one's not. And I don't know. The casing's not. The casing's different on this one.
Still clear. Not as good,
I
but
can clean it up.
Yeah. Did you have a seal for that one?
I got both seals. That
No.
goes in that Rock Auto box.
Cool.
This should be this side though. That'll fit in there.
It's fitting in there.
Just sitting in there. Right. Again, I can always
Move them around.
move them around too. But with this being the side in fucking question, this rad support's just bent just a little bit.
Is that what's tweaking it?
Yeah, I think so. That fits like that. And then that will go about right.
Did you not get a blinker with that one?
That all lines up real nice. Like I said, I got new seals. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna wing it.
Play the tweaking game. I'd say let's just try to get them as close as we can. Line these three up right here as good as we can, and then just fucking build a new, or just tap weld a new spot. All right. Is it close? Do you need me to pull up on it?
Yeah, might have to put it on the hood.
Huh?
Yeah, pick up on the hood just a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. See if you can pick up on that.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Grind them all down today. Bitch. That way I'll be able to move it around.
Alrighty, I had to leave for a few guys, but as you can see, everything got spot welded into place. And yeah, it's in. It's good to go. What will we do next? I'll let you know. Alright, so to finish up what's going on with the radiator support, Chris bought a can of Rust-Oleum, and he's basically just spraying down all the welds with a white Rust-Oleum, just because that's open metal, and we all know what happens in open metal in Ohio. It rusts, so we were trying to prevent that, and he's just spraying all that down to make it look semi-pretty and semi-professional, and yeah. Because eventually this car is going to get painted. The hood came off of, if you guys watched the junkyard video, which I haven't posted quite yet, that video, we robbed a whole bunch of parts, and one of them was a blue Sport that had a really good shaped bulge hood.
We didn't rob parts, we raped 3 vehicles.
Yeah, it's true. We straight up just did not ask consent. That's probably in poor taste. But yeah, that's what's going on. So as soon as this is over, I don't know. What's the next step after this, bro?
We can really actually just start getting the interior apart and putting it back together.
That sounds fun.
It's all over there.
Yeah.
It's all over there.
It's all over there, and it's all over there. So, like I said, guys, stay tuned if you like this. If you guys want to continue to see more videos regarding this Gen 1 neon restoration, hit the thumbs up there, leave a comment if you have any questions or want to offer any friendly tips or anything like that, and we'll see you next video. Alright guys, so that was part 3 of the Gen 1 Dodge Neon Coupe restoration. And so I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from this. Hopefully it continues. I still have videos that I'm working on and editing. We are moving along in the process. We had a big day today, so that video is going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. But basically, if you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel grow, and I really am trying to get my sub count up. And if you can like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, once again, we're human. We make mistakes. If you see something or you know something, let us know. And give us a comment down below. And until next video, we'll see you then.